Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the case. So a group of young men, teenagers even, showed they had high aspirations when they made a decision to band together and implement a criminal organisation. Taylor Burns, Callum Parks, Niall Ritchie and Maliq Hutchinson, who were said to be between the ages of 15 to 20 years old, along with 2 other 16-year-olds who cannot be named for legal reasons. Despite their relative young age, the gang used Snapchat and ventured across Greater Manchester and also Chester to commandeer cars from outside people's homes while they slept, and even went to places like airports to take high-value vehicles. It was reported that some of the cars belonged to nurses, bin men, lawyers, doctors and also carers who had lost their own family members trying to register the theft rather than being with a sick loved one. Now the court heard that the group had used a device to open up keyless cars like Range Rovers, Land Rovers and also Jaguars. In a single night the group had taken 4 cars from the same household. That included a £78,000 Range Rover SVR. They took 2 of them, and because these were essentially teenagers whose brains were still developing, these group posted their escapades on Snapchat for laughs and giggles and also shared it out to other people. Now the gang/criminal organisation was so prolific that the Manchester Crown Court says there were 229 separate charges against the 6 or 7 people, dating back to 2021. So just to give you a quick rundown of events, Taylor Burns, Callum Parks, Niall Ritchie, Maliq Hutchinson had went all over Greater Manchester and also Cheshire. They took cars off driveways of people's homes as they slept and also airports via mostly keyless entry. The cars were then taken a short distance down the road and then fitted with chrome plates. After the car was used and had their fun, the cars were then taken to chop shops to be stripped down. And they also broke into people's homes by taking out the windows and also the PVC locks and took valuables like cash, jewellery, consoles and watches. But again, it was mainly high value vehicles in a 10-month period. And the items that they had stolen had amassed £4 million. Ironically, the gang was caught again because they recorded their own actions. They would all record each other driving away from the scene and even rummaging through people's homes looking for car keys, while voicing exactly what they were doing. Maliq, who was only 19 years old, was sentenced to 31 months. 18-year-old Niall was sentenced to 3 years. Taylor Burns was sentenced to 28 months. And 19-year-old Callum Parks was sentenced to 40 months. Does the crime match the sentence? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe.